And here we are. It's time for Game 2. Polt Prime is going to be the red Terran at the top right-hand position of Shakuris. And Complexity's Minigun is going to be the blue Protoss in the top left. A little bit of backwards today, I know.
Just don't even move it, dude.
Yeah,
Just like,
here he is.
Here they are.
Yeah.
Whatever, guys.
Yeah,
We
it's
are
okay.
a little bit tired. It is almost 7:30. We've been working all day. So please cut us some slack. I know we've made a couple small mistakes here and there tonight, but whatever's.
Oh,
We're
you mean
all
the
here to
Hellions that
watch
we missed?
the Hellions, like a few little scoreboard things here and there. What have you?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay. Everyone's going to be fine. We're all watching some StarCraft together at the end of the day.
Yep.
And that is what good times are all about, man.
Indeed. Watching StarCraft with your friends.
Dude, I
Always
really
the
want to
best.
go to a Barcraft. Because we, like, do that anyway.
I know,
Like,
at
sit
home.
around and drink beer and, like, watch GSL and stuff.
Yep.
I really would love to go to a Barcraft
Yeah, that would be
and
pretty
see
fun.
what it's all about, man.
I know, man. I hear it's a lot of fun. I hear bar fights breaking out over nerds versus jocks or
I
whatever.
highly doubt it, dude.
In the Wall Street Journal.
No,
apparently.
that was, dude. They were embellishing, bro.
Yeah, the title was super embellished.
They were embellishing.
If anything, that was libel.
If anything, it's a bunch of educated nerds explaining what is actually cool to people who should
A
know
nerd
what's
is
cool.
never gonna get into a fight.
Not a bar. I mean, I'm sure nerds get
Actually,
into fights.
it happens, but
Yeah, dude.
it's usually
Don't
us
count nerds out, man.
it's usually us getting beat up. Just kidding.
Maybe at the end of the day.
Maybe. Well,
Oh, we did not lose that SCV, though. Some good micro right there from
Mhm.
Polt, keeping that SCV alive. Cole, Minigun with some excellent probe harass thus far. Gonna regen those shields and then head back in there and go be extra annoying.
the extra distance, man.
Is he gonna get that SCV? It's still pretty low, isn't it?
It is pretty low, and it looks like he is gonna almost
Oh.
get that kill.
My
It's
God.
going into the gas for safety. And it
He's
finds
gonna get it.
shelter
He's gonna
inside
get
the
it.
refinery.
He's gonna get it.
Oh, he gets it. Very nice play by Minigun. Minigun eking out a small advantage against Prime, and he's gonna steal the gas as well.
And I'm not gonna let you one base all in me because you're Polt, and I'm gonna jack your gas, force you to expand. Good
That
thinking,
doesn't
Minigun.
necessarily mean that you can't one base and all in a Protoss, though.
It's certainly gonna take him a lot longer.
Well, not if Polt decided to throw down 5 barracks and just rush him with 25 Marines, right?
That's garb. Garb. Especially on Shakuris, man. You got double ramps. Ugh. Marine rushes on this map are not bueno.
Marines with SCVs.
No.
Marine King Prime style.
No.
There
You
it is.
need tanks and banshees, man. If you're gonna
Oh,
all
you're
in,
talking about the 111 all in?
dude, the 111 is the bee's knees.
There it is. This is the way for Protoss to deal with the 111.
I was on
Steal
Inside the
gas.
Game the other night,
I know, you told me.
and everybody was like, you know, talking about the 111, and I didn't realize how up in arms the Team Liquid community was about the 111. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that it's pretty strong. I haven't lost too many games using it. I've kind of been using the 211 with double racks, one with a reactor,
little bit
one
extra
without.
barracks.
Little bit extra Marine production. It
Yep.
works out quite nicely, but yeah, I was on Inside the Game and I was just like, nah, you know, 111's not that bad. You can hold it off. It's not that big of a deal. It can be held off, but man, it certainly forces the game into a very direct conflict that's going to determine who wins and who loses.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it comes very early on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, here's one thing that Protoss can do to deal with that. They can steal the gas.
They can indeed.
Delays the 111 considerably, if you ask me.
Wow. Oh, he NG Bay blocked the natural. Interesting.
Yeah, that is an engineering bay.
With a lot of
preventing that
HP,
Nexus
he
from
built
going
that
down.
up for quite a bit.
Actually, Minigun, I don't think he was gearing up for a Nexus after
Oh, he
the
was.
gate anyways, was he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's got 2 more gateways coming up right now. Definitely accumulating that gas right now. And there's a command center coming up on the right side. So we're going to have a CC coming up after the Hellions. Pretty similar build from Polt Prime.
Indeed. Almost the exact same build coming from Polt Prime.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to do any damage with the Hellions on Shakuris. It's going to be really difficult to run in there and, you know, potentially do a lot of damage with the Hellions.
Because there's just 2 ramps. So many things you have to bypass.
Double choke.
I do agree with you there.
So I wonder how he's going to get in there and exact some damage with these Hellions. He might be able to get out there on the field and kill that Stalker, though.
He may just be making, well, he's making 4 right now, total at least. He will be able to get across the map and do some damage. And there's a starport on the way. Given that the map has spawned right next to each other, or the players have spawned right next to each other on this map, dropship play could be pretty big as well. And we've been seeing how dropships have been used so effectively in almost every matchup. They're really good.
God, I love the nuances in the Korean build orders, man. Just the small little things. He gets out the 4 Hellions. He gets the starport going. He swaps it over. He gets out that single tank, which I think we're going to see again this game. There it is.
Yep.
He's just covering all of his bases, man. It's so good if there's an all-in. He has the bunker at the front. He could potentially block a 4-gate. There's a couple Marines in the bunker, getting extra Marines now just in case some sort of Void Ray play. And the 4 Hellions get into the natural, and they're going to get into the main here. Oh my god, Minigun out of position. He could potentially kill a lot of probes here, and that's exactly what Minigun's trying to, or that's exactly what Polt's trying to do.
Polt not actually able to get in there. Really good control by Minigun, keeping his probes away at the very last second. Ends up being that he loses only about 6 workers, so not too bad considering those Hellions did run inside his main. And he will be able to recover, I think.
I agree. Now is when Polt adds Raxes like a crazy fiend. He's also getting a Viking.
Question to you, oh, does he have the Viking already?
He did get one.
Okay. I was going to ask you, what's the point of Polt always getting that starport right away? Because it seems like he gets it every game.
I think it's just in case of Void Ray play.
Just in case.
I mean, just the single game I played with Hero from Team Liquid at MLG, he absolutely demolished me because I didn't get that Viking. And I was unable to ward off the Void Rays, and he just killed everything at my front door. He killed both my depots, started picking off my Marines, force fielding Marines.
The Warp Prison coming out here.
Oh wow!
Well, it's going to be some drop play coming out from Minigun here, taking a little special tactics from White Res Cookbook. And he has a Twilight Council coming down as well. Could it be BTs or could it be Blink? It's going to be interesting. Or Charge, of course. We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously he's going to use this Warp Prism to warp units over and ferry them over to the Terran main, but he's going to try to abuse the immobility of the tank and the Marines inside the bunker to do as much damage as possible. And of course, Stim is very far away.
Yeah, Stim not even close right now.
Oh man.
Here comes the Warp Prism. A few units warping in on the low ground. He will pick those up.
Oh my god!
Missed it.
Oh my god, so close right there, just barely missing the Warp Prism. No, that is going to come back to bite him in the butt because that Warp Prism is going to get right into the mineral line to do some damage, and the Viking gets a full scout off into the main. Doesn't really see anything too crazy except perhaps the Twilight Council getting chrono boosted. And it does look like some forces are pushing out across the middle of the map, so here we are.
Warp Prism on the way into the main right now. Zealots will get dropped down. It will deploy immediately after, or it's just going to run. I'm surprised he's not warping in more units. Yeah, I think he has an opportunity to do some damage here.
I don't think he wants to commit because once he warps those Zealots in, they're stuck there.
But he is doing a lot of damage.
He certainly is.
In terms of denying mining time and potentially opening up an opportunity to hit the front right now. Are those bunkers loaded?
Yes.
Well, one is loaded with 3 Marines. Wow, He could totally bust the front during all this. And I think he realizes it. He's making his move towards the front. He has an Immortal. Guardian Shield goes down. That bunker will go down immediately. Polt is going to have to scramble to get his units to the front. I don't think Minigun really wants to do this right now. He's going to lose everything there. He will drop the main at the same time.
Definitely an interesting play coming here from Minigun, trying to go with multiple angles, but I think he may have overcommitted at the ramp.
So many SCVs going down.
Yeah, there's a lot of SCVs going down. Total of 11, 12 SCVs. Finally, the Viking coming back into play. The Viking, of course, faster than the Warp Prism without that speed upgrade, and that Warp Prism is doomed. But really, Minigun eking out some damage against Polt Prime. Impressive play, to say the least. I think he definitely played his cards right, and he still has map control, so not bad at all.
Yeah, I totally agree. Polt just doing the same thing here, but down to 38 SCVs versus the 54 of Minigun.
Polt has a much bigger army now.
How are we looking in the army tab?
Well, the army tab is showing that Polt is much bigger.
Yep. He is
2,300 worth of minerals compared to 1,600. That's a big difference.
Yeah, he has a lot more in the mineral department. They're both relatively the same on gas, but no high-tech units coming out of Minigun here to save the day.
That basically means there's like 20 Marine differential here for Polt Prime.
Yeah.
And he's going to push in with a lot more Marine support. And I don't know if Minigun has enough to deal with this. He has Charge. Charge could make the difference against these Marines. He needs more Charge lots right now, at least temporarily, to deal with this mass Marine attack. And it looks like we have 2 dropships going right into the main.
Yeah, 2 dropships will head into the main. Polt overcommitting a little bit here.
He's just distracting, man, for the dropships.
I agree. Yeah. He's distracting for the dropships. Minigun unable to warp too many units in. Only 2 Zealots in the main right now. Those will get taken out immediately. And the Nexus could go down here, as could a ton of probes. Minigun needs to micro them out of there immediately. He also needs to leave some sentries at the front to potentially force field that ramp.
Absolutely. I think he will leave some forces at the front, so he is going to be able to cover the ramp as well. Warping in additional reinforcements. Minigun are going to handle this with ease. He has lost a lot of Zealots, however, but I think he handled that pretty well. He didn't lose too many crucial units or probes, and Minigun really far ahead in Harvesters, still a little behind in Army, but over time, I think Minigun's going to pull out ahead.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Wow. And he's got Templars now.
Yeah, he does. So he's going to be able to feed back the dropships. He will have Storm on the way. Does Polt Prime know about this? Does he have ghosts on the way?
I know what you're thinking, man. Does he have ghosts? I don't think he does. Just salvaged a bunker right there.
Is that it?
That's an armory, man.
Oh.
Gotta go for just the upgrades, I would imagine. I don't think he's gonna go for a Thor, but it looks like Minigun, if he plays his cards right here, if he doesn't overcommit to Polt, I think he can pull out ahead and he can definitely make a game out of this, if not win it, because he is ahead right now.
Yeah, he's definitely ahead right now.
Well, can I look at the army
Polt's
supply?
ahead once again.
Yeah, Polt is ahead in army supply. This is unbelievable.
Minigun gonna try and take a third here. Yeah, Minigun's army is
It's just
virtually
not that
non-existent.
I know, man. And oh no, Minigun could get his forces caught at the edge. It looks like a few stalkers are gonna get caught out, but he needs to get up on the ramp, and of course, force field. There's the force field.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's not the best.
His one Archon. Storm just about to finish for Minigun. That could potentially make a really big difference in this next fight. Force field's going down. Storm's going down on Polt's entire army. But is it enough?
I don't know, man.
I think Polt has enough to just walk right through here. I mean, Minigun's macro must have slipped up there somewhere because he had a pretty substantial lead in probes, and he was unable to convert that lead into an increase in army. And that might end up costing him the game. Polt looks to just be moving his way through here. A lot of probes are going to go down.
I know, man. This is going to actually destroy the advantage that he held before. A couple charge lots now coming into the fray. It may be enough charge lots. No, it's not. And I can't believe it. Polt is just going to come out with a win, it seems like, with just a push. I mean, his macro is just that much better than Minigun's. Or Minigun completely slipped up. I can't tell right now.
I don't know how to explain it, but he was ahead, that's for sure. The tables all of a sudden turn. Polt's still behind on Harvesters, even after killing about 1 million right there.
Yeah.
So I think Minigun just really slipping up on his macro there, and Polt just devastating him at the natural right now. Might even kill the Nexus here.
There's not even been any reinforcements. They're all waiting at the natural. I mean, honestly, they haven't been arriving here. Incredible. Polt is going to load up and get on out of there, but what is going on here, man? This is very interesting play.
Is that tank still alive?
I wonder if it is. I don't think so, man.
I don't think so, man.
I think that tank definitely went down a long time ago.
He's a hero, though.
It was indeed. And Minigun is going to call the GG.